Hello, all of my beautiful Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign friends. I am High Priestess LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your July 2018 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who commented and shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. And a very special thank you to all of those who joined my new Vimeo family. I appreciate the love and support from you all. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Also, Libra, if you are single and you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you meet your partner, where you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize him or her, your partner's astrological sign, as well as some details that I do not discuss here, and a reading as to how to align yourself with a happy, healthy relationship with your future long-term romantic partner, you can now book a future partner reading with me directly through the description box below. And I'm happy to announce that they have recently doubled in length, so I'm really excited to be bringing you these readings at this time. You can also book an extended future partner reading with me through the description box below, as well as a 20, 30, or 45-minute private reading. So go ahead and check those details out. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. And the link for that is www.instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. The link to my Instant Go as well as my website are both in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check that out. Alrighty, Libra, so this is a general reading. The messages may or may not resonate with you. Some messages may resonate, some may not. If the messages do not resonate with you, if this reading does not resonate with you, you can go ahead and check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may. If this reading does resonate with you, you can check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to gain a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the month of July 2018. Alrighty, so my lovely Libras, let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Before I go to your cards, I did get a message right before I started your reading, and this message says, our hearts cannot judge and love simultaneously. Please choose love. So that may be a relevant message for some of you, maybe a message that some of you need to hear. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. I have here 3 cards regarding the overall energy in your love lives during July. I have here 4 predictions, and then I have here your guidance in order to bring about the best outcome in this situation. So let's go ahead and get started with the theme here. So it's interesting because the first card that I pulled here says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And the second card that I got was unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I also have here adjacent possibilities, card number 24, and this card came up in the reverse. I'm sorry, yes, 24, and this card came up in the reverse. So just take a look at this card, and on this card you can see how at the top there's a door that is open. It's kind of hard to see with the color here. See if there's a place where you can see it better. But you see how there's all these doors on this card here, right? Okay, there we go. All right, so, excuse me. Taking these 3 cards together, it's very interesting because it looks like you may have some different options here regarding your love life, and you are being guided, you know, not to miss these opportunities. So it could be that some of you have a past connection with somebody, for example, and there is unrequited love between you and this person. And there could be a new lover coming in. There could be a new lover stirring your romantic feelings, or the opportunity for a new lover to come in once this unrequited love is released. Because the interesting thing is, when we release the things that are not aligning us with love and light, that sends a message to spirit, God, universe, or higher power that we are ready to allow something better to come in. Again, once we release that which no longer serves us. So there could be some unrequited love between you and another person, and it could be that you may be there's a possibility for you to be missing this opportunity for new love that is available for you because of maybe somebody from the past, maybe somebody who you may wish to reconcile with or anything like that. But this adjacent possibilities card, so this is card number 24, speaks of happiness, harmony. Maybe you've been having some challenges bringing that or with that energy, the happiness, harmony, joy. Maybe you've had some challenges, you know, experiencing that energy in your love life right now. But we want to get that, you know, those challenges. We want to get this upright, this reverse card into the upright. So this adjacent possibilities card says, in order to attain, you know, the happiness and the harmony, you know, don't miss out on these opportunities. Don't miss out on these opportunities, especially if it's because you are trying to hold on to something from the past. You know, don't miss these new opportunities coming in. Don't miss this new love coming in because of being tied to a previous agenda or an old agenda or an old plan. There's something that you wanted. You know, you may be holding on to that. That may cause you to miss a wonderful, beautiful new opportunity coming in. So, you know, loosen up on your desires, and that may bring some wonderful things to you during the month of July. Also, this adjacent possibilities card can be speaking of choosing a different way of being, choosing a different way of behaving, because this could speak of challenging the old patterns and old behaviors that you may be practicing or you may have practiced in your romantic relationships. Because the interesting thing is, rather, you know, what shapes our romantic relationships is our patterns, is our beliefs, is our habits. You know, we can have patterns, beliefs, habits, and things like that that can add to our relationship, or they can take away. But our patterns are something that we repeatedly do. So if you've been in romantic relationships, challenging ones in the past, several challenging ones in the past, it could be a good idea during the month of July to take a look at that and realize that, the common denominator in all those relationships is me. I'm the common denominator in all those troubled relationships. So what is it that I am doing that is bringing these circumstances about? Am I choosing the wrong partners? Why am I doing that? Is it that I get into relationships where people just, you know, want to be with me super fast, want to tell me they love me super fast, and this relationship ends just as quickly as it begins? You know, why am I doing that as opposed to taking my time to choose or get to know somebody? You know, it could be, am I showing signs of neediness, or in the past, did I show signs of neediness in my relationships? Did I have that pattern? Was that something that my partner subconsciously picked up on and allowed and caused them to behave towards me in a certain way? You know, what is the common denominator? What am I doing here? You know, because it's like, if everybody says one thing, everybody can't be wrong, you know? So it's like, we have to look at the patterns and realize that we are the ones, you know, who have been in these challenging relationships. So again, it could be a good idea to choose a different door, you know, choose a different way of acting, a different way of behaving in order to bring about new circumstances in your love life. This could also be saying that if you are experiencing worries, if you're experiencing doubts regarding the future of a relationship, the future of your love life, or your love life in general, there's always another door that you can choose, which is a door of being sure that you will be aligning with love and light in ideal timing, or rather you will be aligning with your ideal relationship in divine timing, because there may be things that need to happen beforehand, for example, before you can enter into your ideal partnership. But this is saying that if you are experiencing these challenging feelings, these challenging emotions, there's always another door that you can open, that you can walk through, and this is the door of spirit, love, light, and knowing that these things are yours. So that's what I have regarding the theme here. So let's go ahead and go into the first prediction. I have here on the bottom of the deck the cards of new chapter and triangle. So it looks like some of you could be starting a new chapter in your love life after being involved in a third-party situation, or again, because we have this new love and then we have an unrequited love, which is interesting. This also said, you know, this can be referring to starting a new chapter with somebody new. Maybe you're still connected to somebody with this unrequited love, but you're starting a new chapter in your love life with a new love. That could be a possibility there. But I do see a new chapter is forming in your love life, and it's now calling you for a fresh start. So that's very, very wonderful. There's a new, you know, you're opening a new book of love in your life. There's a new chapter here. A new story will be written. A new story will be told. You know, it looks like you may be experiencing some heartache right now, some of you. So some of you may be experiencing some heartache right now, and it may be because in the past you were very devoted to somebody, and maybe this situation didn't work out, for example. But you were devoted to somebody. There was some devotion between you and another person, whether if it was shared or on your behalf. That was present in the past, but right now it looks like, again, you may be experiencing some heartache. Some of you were in a very sexual relationship, or right now you may be experiencing some very lustful energy. So this could be even seeking lustful energy with a new individual. But I do see a lot of lust here, and this says pure sexual chemistry sparks between you. Unleash the energy. So you may be wanting to unleash your sexual energy, or this could have just been a relationship where there was a lot of sexual energy here. And it looks like moving forward in the future, you will be victorious. So that is very, very wonderful. You have victory on your side. You know, you will be receiving the trophy, you know, your desires, emotional fulfillment here. Divinely guided steps take you towards a successful outcome. So you are divinely guided by spirit, God, universe, your higher power. You followed your intuition, you followed your gut, you followed what you were being guided to do, and you will be attaining, again, emotional fulfillment, success, victory, a victorious outcome in this situation. So congratulations to that. So for your second prediction here, I have here on the bottom the card of expectation. On the top, military person. I have a court person. In the center of the spread, a little child. And then I have 36 Hope Big Water. Okay, so taking these cards together, one thing that I can see here is with this expectation card, on the bottom, on the top, there's a little child card with this court person card. Some of you may be going through an adoption process. So some of you may be seeking to adopt, or some of you may be signing the papers, you know, maybe doing the court procedures or something like that to adopt a child. So that's one possibility, but of course not for all of you. So this spread here can also be saying that, okay, so there's a little child card in the middle. This can be representing you if you are, for example, a younger lover in a situation with somebody older, or this could be speaking of your younger lover. Or this could be speaking of a new beginning. Some of you, let's see, you know, there could be a pregnancy for some of you. Nevertheless, as I do see some energy about children here. Again, this card, if not that, can also be speaking of a new beginning, a fresh start, a new beginning, newness, and things like that coming into your romantic relationships. So it looks like in the past there could have been some disputes. There could have been some disputes between you and another person here, is what I'm saying. It looks like some of you may be in a situation where, again, some of you could be pregnant, or it just could be that some of you may have been waiting for something to happen without feeling like you couldn't move, you know. So you could have just been waiting for something, waiting for some action, waiting for somebody to return, waiting for something without the ability to really do anything, you know. So you're just kind of in limbo here. But again, it looks like you may be attaining a new beginning here. So there, again, with some disputes in the past, but you're moving forward from that. And it looks like you're moving forward from that in a way to where you are going to be attaining or moving closer to fulfillment of your dreams, fulfillment of your wishes, your deepest desires here. Because that's what this 36 Hope Big Water card stands for. It stands for the desires that truly fulfill our soul, the desires that nourish our soul, our hopes, our dreams, our wishes, fulfillment, success, positive outcomes. This could be a warning to you know, stay away from excessive drugs and alcohol use for some of you if you are experiencing some heartache energy. Nevertheless, this is saying again that you are going to be moving towards all these wonderful, beautiful things, moving towards the fulfillment of, you know, whatever makes your soul happy. You know, this is going to be different for everybody because we all find fulfillment in different ways. But again, you are moving towards a new beginning, seeking a new beginning after these disputes, or it could even be after you had to do something. Somebody, you know, kind of put you in a position where you had to do something that you didn't want to do, because that's another meaning of this court person card. But in any event, there's going to be a new beginning here, and it's going to be very, very wonderful. Moving towards, again, fulfillment of your desires, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and all those wonderful things. Some of you could be dealing with somebody, this military person card could be dealing with somebody who wears some kind of uniform for their trade. So, you know, they could be a police officer, it could be a firefighter, it could be a scientist, wears a lab coat. It could be, I don't know, somebody who works at a Pollo Loco, wears an Pollo Loco shirt, whatever it is. You know, so you could be dealing with somebody who wears some kind of uniform for their trade. You could also be, excuse me, you can also be seeking stability and order within your love life, thinking about that. So that's why you're attaining this new beginning, because stability and order, security may be on your mind. You may be wanting to move into more secure waters here, more stable waters. This card also speaks as a highlight or an underline or an exclamation point, saying these things are going to happen exactly as such. So again, it could be that there was some waiting for something and you are seeking this new beginning, going towards your happiness and wholeness. So this card could be saying that things are going to happen exactly that way. And it's interesting because this card here, this court person card, also can have a similar meaning, saying that things again will happen just this way. This is like an affirmative, you know, this is the way things are going down. So when I remove these two cards and I just leave the rest of the spread here, you know, we covered that, moving forward in a new way towards wonderful, wonderful things. So that is also a very good energy there, you know, saying things are going to happen just that way. Okay, so let's go into your Lenormand prediction here. So with your Lenormand prediction, Libras, I have here at the bottom the bouquet. I have here at the top the one ring. I have the ring. I also have the beautiful Miss Betty Page here, the whip. I have here my front yard with the mountain. I took that picture. And I also have here my little cutie pie with the dog. This is my pooch, Casey, who's right under me. Okay, it's like, where did he go? All right, so taking these cards together, okay, let's see who we may be dealing with here. We may be dealing with somebody who's very attractive, because this bouquet card rules beauty. Beauty is a card, you know, the bouquet is a card of somebody who's very attractive, or somebody who you're very attracted to. So we have this bouquet card here at the bottom of the deck. This could be somebody who's very good looking. Again, I'm seeing somebody here who, let's see, this person may have brown hair. This person could either have, they can have brown hair, brown eyes, for example. That's this dog card. Keep in mind, not every Libra is dating somebody who looks the exact same. So I'm going to provide you with these details. You can apply them as you see fit here. So with this dog card, that could be somebody with brown hair, auburn hair, chestnut hair, for example, and brown eyes. The ring here, let's see. This looks like somebody who may be... let's see here. I'm trying to pick up the body type because I'm seeing different ones. So the two different ones I'm seeing are somebody who's really good looking and in shape, or somebody who is like big, you know, somebody who could be round, with this mountain and this ring card here. So you can take that again as it resonates with you. This could be somebody with for example, a yellow complexion, with this ring card here, if you can imagine a golden ring. This could be somebody who is fit and in shape, but with a curvy top, for example, you know, a lot of curves up top. This could be somebody who is older. If not brown eyes, I see blue or gray. If not brown hair, I'm seeing white or gray, or bald or balding. This person may have a strong voice. This person may have sex appeal as well. Some of you are dealing with somebody who may have a lot of hair, maybe lush hair as well. Okay, so regarding the signs here, I'm seeing it could be some of you may be dealing with, I'm seeing some Venus energy here. I'm seeing Taurus, could be a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, or, you know, it could even be Venus, the major planets here. Taurus energy, seeing earth energy with Taurus. I'm seeing earth energy for sure. I see Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, or some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. A small number of you may be dealing with another Libra. But again, I'm seeing here earth energy, the heaviest, could be a Scorpio again, or it could be a Libra. All right, so let's see here with this combination and what we will get from this outcome here. I have to arrange my cards a little better. Okay, so taking these cards together, let's see. With this bouquet card here on the bottom, this could be somebody who, again, you are very attracted to, somebody who you're very attracted to, somebody who you are very fond of here. On the negative sense, this can be somebody who may be a bit narcissistic, but at the best, this is going to be somebody who, again, you're very attracted to, somebody who you're very fond of. This could be somebody who you may have a commitment with, or you may want to commit to, anything like that. Or this could be somebody who you go through cycles with, because this ring can also stand for cycles. So this will be somebody you're committed to, or somebody who you've been going through cycles with in your relationship. And by this whip, this mountain, and this dog card together, it looks like, let's see, with this mountain card in the center here, this is speaking of some kind of challenges, some kind of delays. It could be somebody acting cold. It could be somebody acting indifferent, for example. Somebody could be isolating themselves. Somebody could be acting unemotional, or this could be causing some blockages. So it looks like there's going to be a situation where maybe some heated discussions, maybe some very passionate, you know, discussions, some emotionally charged conversations or something like that can cause a blockage in a soulmate relationship, because this dog card is going to stand for a soulmate. This can be a friend. This can be somebody where there's been loyalty, faithfulness, and things like that. But this, again, is likely a soulmate energy here. It could be a soulmate, of course, that you already have. So it looks like there could be some challenges that may cause blockages with this soulmate. There may be some heated discussions that create a blockage, or create a challenge, or create some coldness, you know, somebody's being unemotional within this friendship, within this soulmate connection here. For others of you, it could be, this is also my sex card, so it could be that you know, sexual encounters are maybe blocked, you know, not able to happen with this soulmate. So somebody could be blocking the efforts to you know, have a sexual encounter or relationship, for example. So those are the different things that I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing some kind of blockage, some kind of challenge, some kind of delay. And that's also evident by the fact that I have 3 club cards here. And in the Lenormand, that is the most challenging suit in the deck. So I do have a little bit of challenging energy here, but nevertheless, I do have a really positive outcome for your 4th prediction. So let's go ahead and get into that, Libras. So for your 4th prediction, I am using my prediction cards. And as you can see here, you may be at a distance with you may be at a distance from somebody. You may be putting distance in between you and another person. Somebody could be putting distance in between you. So that also speaks of this card here. So there could be some distance in between you and another person. And you could be learning karmic lessons while you are at a distance. Or you could be putting distance in between you and another person in order to experience some karmic lessons. Okay. So let's get into this prediction here. So it looks like, okay. All right, Libra. So it looks like in the past, you could have been dating somebody and you could have had a change of heart, a change of mind, a change of perspective about this person. Or it could just be about dating in general. But I do see that there was some kind of change, you know, a shift in perspective that has occurred in the past. And it could have caused you to make a decision to detach and complete a cycle or complete something with a past love. So you may have had a change of heart about a past love, leading you to detach from this person. And this person could be an older male, for example, or a mature male, or this could be an older energy, because this is a general reading. This is going to resonate in different ways. You could be this older male as well, or you could be this mature male. Take this however it resonates with you. But I do see here some detachment from a past love. So this past love could have been an older male. You could have been healing from this situation. So there was a completion to this connection, a completion to this cycle, a completion of something, leading to some healing. And again, we have that distance card. So there could have been distance put in between you and this person, leading to some karmic lessons. So on the other side of that, so still in the past, I see that there could have been some small setbacks that happened. So even though there were some setbacks, you Libras could have been thinking about reconciling with this person or reconciling with this individual. Could have been on your mind. So this could be a twin flame situation, for example. But I do have here that there were some setbacks. Again, thinking about coming back together with this person, reconciling, even though there was some unrequited love here. And this unrequited love, this sense of unrequited love, and it's so interesting because I have two cards here of unrequited love. So it could even be that, we'll see how this plays out. So again, there was some unrequited love here, and that could have led to some disappointment. And the unrequited love could have also had some energy of betrayal here. So somebody may have been disappointed because their partner betrayed them. So this can be you feeling this way. Since this is your reading, this can also be your partner feeling this way. Take this how it resonates with you. Somebody could have been keeping some secrets, causing this feeling of betrayal, causing this disappointment here. So it looks like what's going on now, Libras, it looks like many of you could be in, again, a karmic partnership, a divine partnership or something like that, you know, a soulmate. At the least, we'll say a soulmate connection here. So I just saw 27:25 on the clock. So some of you could be making a decision to go within to, you know, use your spirituality, for example, or do some reflection in order to make some kind of decision to make a change. So that's something that I just saw there. So let's see. Again, it looks like, so some of you could be in a karmic partnership right now, or a karmic partnership could be a big energy in your life, your love life right now. And it looks like this karmic partnership may be somebody that you actually really do care about. I do have a card of third party here. So you could be dealing with, you know, it could be this karmic partner that everything is going well with, and then you could have this past love where there is this unrequited love and this disappointment. So that can also be why we have the cards of unrequited love and the cards of new love, right? Because we have two people here. This is a third party situation here. So it looks like all is well with this karmic partnership. You know, all could be well with this additional individual. It looks like it could be a situation where this person from the past, this past love, there may not be any communication with this person at this time. And the situation may seem as though it's moving slowly, for example. So that's what I see here. So it looks like, yes, slow movement in this connection. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, some of you could have let go of one of the individuals in this situation. So we did have a card here of detachment here. Completion. So, you know, it could have been detachment from one where there was unrequited love, moving towards somebody else for some of you. So I also have here, so going into the future here. Going into the future, so this is going to be on the other side of this energy whenever you are watching this. Sorry guys, whenever you guys are watching this, on the other side of this, so for many of you, this is going to be in the first half of the month of July, or this can be resentment casts dark shadows upon the landscape of love. So for some of you, that could be an important message. Okay, so again, on the other side of this, this could be in the first half of the month, but you'll know, when this happens, because this can just be on the other side of this energy here whenever you guys are watching this. It looks like you may be seeking loyalty. You may be seeking fulfillment in your romantic relationships. So some of you could be an older male with a younger female. Some of you could be a female dealing with an older male and a younger male. If you're in a same-sex relationship, you can drop the genders and just use the energies there. So a younger feminine energy with, two masculine energies or anything like that. Or you could be an older individual dealing with, for example, a younger feminine energy and a younger male energy, if you're a male in same-sex relationship. So just take this however it resonates with you. But again, it looks like many of you are going to be going towards seeking loyalty, seeking fulfillment, seeking joy in your romantic relationship. So if you're a younger female, you may be receiving a love offer, or you could be providing a love offer to this female or this feminine energy here. And this will be bringing about a new beginning in your love life. So that is really wonderful. I do see a lot of positive energy here. Fulfillment, again, loyalty, joy, a wonderful love offer, and a wonderful new beginning there. Again, a new beginning, right? Again, a new chapter. So there's a lot of newness coming here. New energy coming in the future. And then I also have here, so on the other side of that, so this can be going towards the very end of the month. This can be the last half of the month as well. Likely the last half of the month, or again, on the other side of this energy that we just spoke of. It looks like many of you have been, attaining self-love, working on self-love, seeking self-love. And, because of that self-love, let's see. It may cause you to leave somebody in the cold, because you may be wanting to go towards something else that you seek. So you may be leaving the person where there's unrequited love in the cold, just moving forward in order to seek a relationship with somebody new. I do feel as though there's somebody new around. A wonderful new opportunity here. Just an opportunity for newness in some way. So it could be where there was unrequited love, there's newness in a relationship, For those of you who are dealing with one person, not dealing with two. So, okay, let's see how this goes. So I do see here that many of you may have an emotional connection, or a connection with a younger male, a more immature male, a younger masculine energy. You could be this younger male having an emotional connection with somebody else, but it looks like this male here may be left in the cold. You could be the male leaving somebody in the cold, but somebody here, most likely this younger male here, this male here, this masculine energy, may be left in the cold. This may be somebody you have this sexual relationship with, for example. And this situation may be, left in the dust, for example. Because of some unresolved issues affecting your love and happiness. However, on the end here, I have 3 wonderful cards. So I have here that your wishes are going to be granted and things are going to turn out successfully. So again, I do have this victory card. And I have your wishes being granted and success. So however this situation plays out, even if somebody's left in the cold, even if you leave somebody in the cold, or however this works out, even though there's unrequited love, it looks like everything is going to work out for the best. And everything is going to work out, wonderful for you. You're going to feel as though what you want has been achieved. Your wishes have been granted. 33:36 on the clock. So, transitions, progression, moving forward towards the happiness, harmony, and joy. So that's really, really wonderful. You may be taking these adjacent possibilities. So that may be, where we get the 6 in the upright at the end of the situation. Because remember, in the beginning, I was saying we want to turn this upright. So it may be where this situation plays out at the end of the month, where we turn this in the upright and we're able to take in, or we're able to, go for an adjacent possibility and bring this happiness and harmony to us. That can be how that works out. Okay, so that is what I have for your predictions, my friends. So let's go ahead and get into your guidance so we can see how to bring about the best outcome in this situation. So Libras. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, so I have 2 cards here for my Crystal Angels deck. I believe these are called Crystal Oracles. I don't know. Appetite? 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 I don't know. Okay. Progress, not perfection. You have the progress, but progress, not perfection card. As well as titanium rainbow quartz. Multifaceted. The situation is multifaceted. There's more than what meets the eye. So this progress but not perfection card says, don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself instead. I'm sorry. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. Right? It's about progress, not perfection. Life is a journey, you know. It's best to focus on the journey, not the outcome, not the end result. Enjoy the journey of life. Enjoy the journey of growing, evolving. And this titanium rainbow quartz card says multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person that you're asking about. So the interesting thing is I have this stone out here from the Leo reading, because Leo's also got this. And this is a very similar stone to the titanium rainbow quartz, but this stone here, this crystal here, reminds me of this card because there are different layers. You know, not only that this is a similar stone, but you see there are different layers to this stone here. And the interesting thing is we did get that adjacent possibilities card. And if you look at this stone here, to me, these little things here represent different possibilities, different rooms. You know, it's like different doors, the different doors. You know, so it could be that you are at the very bottom of this structure. If you can see right there, you could be at the very bottom there, unable to see all the different aspects of this situation, all the different layers, all the different doors, all the different rooms, you know? So this situation is saying, you know, there are more layers and dimensions. There are things that are happening in the 5D that we cannot see from our earthly 3D realm, that are making this situation come together in the best possible way for you. You know, God, universe, spirit, your higher powers, they are all co-conspiring for your benefit. They're co-conspiring to bring you the best outcome in your love life. So know that there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or the person that you are asking about. You know, there's more than what meets the eye. So moving on to your Wisdom of Oracle guidance, I have here in the reverse, number 30, tick-tock. Number 25, round and round. Round and round. Number 35, loyal heart. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This could be this new love coming here, you know. It could be this new love coming here, loyal heart. That's like soulmate, twin flame energy, because I believe owls, they mate with one partner and they stay with that person for life, or person, bird, creature, they stay with that animal, that bird for life. Okay, so that's the only card that came up in the upright there too. So this tick-tock card, number 30, can speak of, you know, the need to again progress, transition, move forward here. There may have been a stagnancy here, but this is saying that, you know, you may be seeing others around you, for example, entering in relationships or getting married, or, you know, doing whatever it is that you want, for example. And this is saying that, you know, you have an infinite amount of time to attain your wishes, to attain your desires, to attain your goals. Regarding love, you have an infinite amount of time to attain love. Love has no time limit. Everything is working out in divine timing for you. So allow, you know, allow God, universe, spirit, your higher power to do what they have to do what they are doing to bring you the best outcome. So know that divine timing is at play here. Nevertheless, you know, you have an infinite amount of time to attain the love that you want. Again, love has no time limit. So what it is that you want is coming to you at the right time, and it's important, it's imperative to keep that in mind. You know, it's imperative to keep that in mind and allow that to also relieve some of that. If you're feeling antsy, or if you're feeling like impatient, or you feeling worried that you may not attain what it is that you want, you know, allow divine timing and the fact that it is happening for you already in the 3D, coming to you at the right time. Allow that to relieve those feelings of discomfort that you may hold if you are feeling that. And then this round and round card number 25 in the reverse speaks of possibly not wanting to acknowledge or see how we have caused patterns to reappear in our love lives. You know, not seeing our roles in the cycles that have been repeating ourselves. And it's so interesting because just like how we were speaking in the beginning, from that adjacent possibilities card, this card is also saying that, again, we are the common denominator. We are the common denominator in our challenging relationships. So if that is the case, it could be a good idea to, of course, this is the number 7. I was going to say that, and then I looked down to see it is a number 7. So going within, you know, reflection. Reflection is necessary to see, you know, what have I been missing? What have I not been looking at? What patterns need to be changed? What patterns need to be evolved? You know, how can I grow and evolve and align myself with more light, more love? You know, that's something that should be done, or not should be, I don't want to say should, but it would be beneficial to have that process, to go within, to contemplate, to draw upon your inner wisdom in order to look at the patterns, you know. And the wonderful thing is, once we acknowledge the patterns, we can step outside of the patterns and choose a new way. And new ways of being, new ways of doing things engender new outcomes. You know, it's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If we keep doing the same patterns from past relationships, if we don't actually make the conscious decision to change our patterns that were causing us to be in unhealthy relationships, if we don't choose to consciously change those patterns, we are going to continue those patterns into new relationships and attain the same results. So we're going to go from one challenging relationship to the next challenging relationship, to the next challenging relationship, to the next challenging relationship, before we finally get in and say, wait a minute, you know, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing that is putting me in this position? And then once we figure that out, we can again step out of that and choose a new way in order to bring about a new outcome, in order to bring about new dynamics in a relationship. So it is very important for us to move forward from our past behaviors, you know, from our behaviors that were keeping us away from the highest amount of light and love. And it may be, you know, that there are things that need to be healed. There may be some shadow work that needs to be done, for example, to look into these patterns, because we may not be able to see them. You know, they may be stemming from rejection from childhood and things like that. And we may not know how that rejection from childhood is affecting us in our relationships. But it's a good idea to go within and identify, okay, what is it that is happening that is causing my relationships to be this way? You know? You know, am I again being needy? Am I being argumentative? You know, if I'm being defensive, am I taking these, whatever it may be, you know, it's different for everybody. And again, I have this loyal heart card. So there is faithfulness, there is loyalty, there is love that is coming to you in July, that is available to you in July. So that is really, really wonderful. Know that there is loyalty. This is a 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's, you know, power. There's power in this relationship, power in this connection to empower yourself. Know that there is loyalty here. You know, connect with an individual here. Give and receive love in its highest form. Trust, you know, trust that everything is going to work out. Have faith in this situation. This is a very loyal, loving situation that you have available to you. Okay. So let's go ahead and go into your empowerment messages, your postcard from Spirit to wrap up your reading. So for your empowerment messages, I have here the cards of Sacred Space and Dignity. 4413 on the clock I just saw, and then 4417. So stability and security, angelic healing coming, bringing a new beginning, causing a transition, causing you to move forward. It could also be that there's a new beginning that comes from going within once again, you know, reflection, self-reflection. So this sacred space card says, take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. Create your sacred space. 4447, again, angelic healing coming from going within. That's a message we keep getting there. I just got it again. Okay. So, take time for the dreamer and you. Find power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you keep. So again, it's about progress, not perfection. Just being a part of the journey, being present in the journey. Also, getting a space for yourself could be your bedroom, you know, your innermost space, and making that a peaceful place for you. And then we have dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become, you know. Again, that progress not perfection card speaks of focusing upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. So take pride in yourself and all that you've become, all that you've learned, how far you have come, and feel honored by your choices because you are being divinely guided and you took the right steps. You took the right, you know, you made the right decisions, took the right steps here. You followed where you were led. You followed the assistance, the guidance from Spirit, God, Universe, your higher power. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and your actions. You've progressed, you've grown, you've evolved. There's angelic healing going on here. So feel honored by your choices, your achievements, and your actions. Be proud of yourself and how far that you have come. And the final message that I have for you, last but not least, is your postcard from Spirit. And this says, Dear you. So dear Libra, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer available. The old ways, the old patterns, the old things that we've always done are no longer available to us because the world is evolving, the world is changing, and we cannot stay in the same place. We have to grow and change and evolve with it. They're the energies of the world that are just changing, especially with that ascension energy that happened around 11/11 of last year, 2017. So this says that by leaving the familiar behind, stepping out of these patterns here, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hiding in plain sight. New possibilities. Whoa, whoa, whoa. New possibilities that have been hiding in plain sight. How crazy is that, you guys? So this is really speaking of this adjacent possibilities energy here that could be going into the upright towards the end of the month. And again, we did have that card of new beginnings, new chapters, you know, all this great stuff. So again, leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Remember, we were speaking about going within, you know, checking in with the higher self. That's what that stands for, that 7 number that we keep having coming up there. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. All the possibilities. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Right? Try something new. Do something different. Do something different. You will know how it feels. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. Again, we have to step into the unknown, step into the adjacent possibilities. And once we do that and we see that, oh, doing this new action actually achieved the outcome that I wanted, it'll be much easier to continue doing something new in the future. And that will align you with the relationships that you seek there. You'll be so glad you did. So you'll be so glad you stepped into the unfamiliarity, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. That's so interesting. We have all this stuff about being brave as well. So it's really wonderful. You are so loved and so supported. So my lovely, lovely Libras, those are the messages that I have for you regarding your love and romantic relationships during the month of July 2018. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Please thumbs up, like this video if the messages resonate with you, comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And again, if you would like to book a future partner reading with me, you can do so now in the description box below. You can also do so on my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com, and there you can also book a 20, 30, or 45-minute reading, and I also have a list of all current readings that are available. So check that out, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Much love to you. Thank you guys so much, and I look very forward to seeing you here for your mid-July readings. Love you guys. Thank you, Libras. Bye.